for we have spoken against the Lord and against thee, praying to the Lord that he take away the serpents from us. And then Moses prayed for the people. And the Lord said unto Moses, make a fiery serpent, and set it upon a pole, and it shall come to pass that everyone that is bitten, when he looketh upon it, shall live. And Moses made a serpent of brass and put it upon a pole. And it came to pass that if the serpent had bitten any man, when he beheld the serpent of brass, he lived. Here God illustrates the beautiful story of the cross. Instead of just anyone who's bit by the serpent, God just snapped his finger and you're healed. He sent a serpent to answer the prayer. It's the same thing as when Adam sinned. Instead of him just snapping his finger and that sin being gone, God sent Jesus to come die on the cross to pay the price of that sin. A serpent was a reminder and emblem of a curse. It was through the serpent that Adam and Eve were both seduced and brought under the curse of God. On the cross, Jesus Christ was made a curse for us. Galatians 3:13 says Christ has redeemed us from the curse of the law. He was made a curse for us. You might say, why brass? A brass serpent is a symbolism in Scripture. The brass is divine judgment. In Revelation 1:5, Christ is seen as a judge in the second coming. His feet were like fire brass. When Israel was disobedient, God told them, and the earth that is under thee shall be iron. Deuteronomy 28:23. The serpent spoke of the curse, which sin brought. The brass speaks of the judgment of God falling on the one, Jesus Christ, made to be sin for us.
Yeah. Come on, sir.
A pole. The pole speaks of the cross. As the serpent was lifted on a pole, so was Christ lifted on the cross. Yes. And if I be lifted from the earth, all men will draw unto me. God told Moses to make a fiery serpent of brass, fix it on a pole, and incite the big Israelites to look on it. They should live. It is obvious that Moses was preaching to them on the gospel of sacrifice. The surrender of destruction of something prized or desirable for the sake of something considered or having a higher or more pressing claim is the definition of sacrifice. Yeah. I believe that in every step that Jesus took to the cross in the physical, that he set the standard that we as Christians choosing daily to pick up our cross and die to ourselves would have to take it to spiritual. Yeah. As Jesus, the spotless lamb, being sacrificed for the son of the world, for the sin of the world, the cross becomes an altar. I see a tremendous call on what we call ministry, in that his feet, ability to go, and his hands, his ability to do, were laid down that day at the altar. As every arm stretched out, one nail, his feet stretched out, his hands, he couldn't do anymore. His feet, he couldn't do anymore. Yes. Come on, right. So beloved, I see such a tendency to go and do what we want and ask God to bless it and put faith on it. But in looking at Christ as a perfect picture and standard of living, even in death, we see that even our aspirations to go and do must be placed on the altar. And that as we choose to lay down our life, we mirror the process that Jesus went through. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In John, when Jesus said, no man shall take my life, but I lay it down in my own accord. Yes,